Hello everyone, and welcome back to Conspiracy Theory 101, the place that gives you just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to controversial issues of our times. Now, of course, my name is Jason, and you can find me at Conspiro101, YouTube, Rumble, IAG, TikTok, of course, YouTube and Rumble. That is where you can find the full-length videos. Today, what we're going to do, we're going to dive very briefly into a UFO story. This story comes out of Aurora, Texas, and it takes place back in the year 1897. Back in that year, the story goes that there was this airship that was flying above Aurora, Texas very slowly. It was only going about 15 miles an hour. It was flying over the town. It's not even a city, over the town, and it crashed into a mill on a man named Judge Proctor's property. Now, after the airship hit the mill, it crashed, and subsequently it killed the occupant of that airship. Now, this is all documented in the newspaper, in the local newspaper, and in that newspaper, you can read that the pilot of that airship is described as being not of this world. What does that mean? That means alien, right? Now, after the crash, the folks of the citizens of that town took the occupant to the Aurora cemetery, and they gave it a proper burial. And to this day, you can go to that cemetery and you can see a plaque that states that there was a spaceman that was buried there. Now, there was a time when the local citizens, they wanted to actually dig up this alien. But understandably, that request was denied by the officials. And this whole thing was popularized in the 70s and 80s through the reporting of Jim Mars, the late and awesome Jim Mars. And he actually knew where the burial was. He actually knew where this alien body was. After lots of reporting by Jim Mars and others, the story goes that the United States government got word of it, and they came in and exhumed the body and took it away, and who knows where it is now. I believe in about 2012 there was a headstone that was erected in a random place, I believe, and that headstone had a little picture of a little flying saucer on it, but it was fake. So any pictures that you see of that online, that you just know that was fake. And I think a couple years later it was taken down. So this happened in 1897, and because of that reason, my personal belief is that this was a real incident that happened. I think this truly happened. This was before the Wright brothers even took to the skies in 1903 for the very first time. And strangely, you can kind of see from the newspaper article, not only this one but others as well that followed, where the tone of voice was like this was just another incident. This wasn't like a big deal to find an alien crash in your city, you know? Like, there wasn't tons of excitement involved, and wasn't tons of people going crazy and whoa, look at this is an alien from another planet. It was as if these people were nonchalantly describing that there was a visitor that crashed on our planet. So I personally believe that this is true, this is real, this truly happened. There was something that was flying above Aurora, Texas in 1897. So what do you think? Fact or smoking crack like Hunter Biden? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.